Hi, Specky Man! I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is me, Jordan, aka Can't Buy Me 80s. I'm very sorry for the light. It's like dark outside and there's like no light in here. So I'm hoping this is okay. But thank you so much for your cameo request. I feel really bad that I wasn't able to complete it beforehand. It was awful. I came down with like the worst thing. It was like the flu, but it tested negative for the flu. It was awful. So thank you so much for rebooking. I really appreciate it. And I hope that this doesn't get to you too late, but I'm here to answer some of your totally rad questions. So the first one was, do you own a VCR and do you own any VHS tapes? I wish I was at home because I could show you my entire shelf of like VHS tapes. Like, it's absolutely crazy. And I do own a VCR. I love watching movies on VHS on the VCR. And so, I mean, that's how I grew up watching movies when I was younger. And then DVDs became really, really big. So I do own quite a bit. What is my opinion on the Bangles? I love the Bangles. I love them so much. Susanna Hoffs actually follows me, I think, on TikTok and Instagram, which is like crazy. Like, I love her. I love Susanna Hoffs. I love the Bangles. I think it's just an amazing band and really timeless music. I love it. And then, do you mostly listen to music on Spotify, YouTube, or like any other platform? So, I used to own a record player, but then I had to give it away because all the records were taking up a lot of space. So then I mainly listened to music on cassette and then probably Spotify. When I used to do TikTok lives, I used to play music on Spotify just because it was easier than trying to like go through all my cassettes, and a lot of people would ask for songs I didn't have on cassette, but in my free time at home, it's definitely 100% cassettes. And then, do I enjoy 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, anything modern? I do. So I grew up, like, my nostalgic, it's so funny because my nostalgic is like the 2000s because that's what I grew up with. So as much as I love the 80s, the 2000s, it's like so dear to me. Just because I grew up with like Disney, I grew up with Radio Disney, I grew up with Nickelodeon, and so I kind of grew up with a lot of those people too, especially music-wise, which is just so amazing. And then, so I probably like the 70s and then the 2000s. A little bit of 2010s, it really depends. And then lastly, what was your best 1980s themed memory? Ooh. There's so many. I've got to meet so many of my idols that I've looked up to. I got to meet Samantha Fox. I've got to meet Taylor Dane. I've got to meet Debbie Gibson, Matthew Laborto. Like, I've got to meet so many incredible people, and I would say all connected into one, like, meet your idols. I got to meet Bret Michaels, like, wild. I like the saying, meet your favorite celebrity. I like that because, I mean, I've only had good experiences. I think the only bad person was Danny Wood. He was so mean. Like, oh my god. That's a tea for another time. But I would just say my favorite 1980s memories would probably be meeting a lot of the people who I grew up with, meeting a lot of people who I've looked up to since I was a kid, and probably that, and then also collecting all my 80s stuff, because I love collecting like magazines, music, memorabilia. I love it all, but I definitely need to expand my collection. Well, thank you so much again, Spaghetti Man, for doing this cameo. I hope I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? Spaggy Man? Spaggy Man, I'm watching you. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for your cameo request. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I'm sending you so much love.